Good morning to this man on George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Body Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. I want to give a shout out to a lady who is a legend in the sport of bodybuilding, a beautiful woman from the Netherlands. I mean, amazing female bodybuilder. I've been a fan of her since I can remember when I started being a fan of bodybuilding. And this is a lady, just a classic, just amazing, just exotic looking. I mean, my God. And today's her birthday. And I saw it because I follow her on Facebook. It was posted. And I said, I got to do a video, most definitely, especially for my fans who are old school lovers. And you recognize this lady, and this is Juliette Bergmann. Also, most people will know she is a Miss Olympia champion. And that's great about that. Now, Miss Bergmann, as you know, is originally from Netherlands. And she could start her career around about the early 80s. She competed in quite a few shows, and she climbed up the ranks, to earn her pro card. And she got around about the mid 80s. She competed quite a few shows. Also, she was known as one of the best, mixed posing champions. Back in the day, there used to be mixed posing. And one of her partners is the legendary Tony Person. Tony, he even worked with several women, especially Juliette and also Laura Craval. And, she's one of the women who represent around I always say the northern regions of, the Netherlands, Dutch. I mean, like her and Hanny Van Anken were just those mixing women from that part of the region. And, Juliette she had a beautiful physique. I mean, I was a fan of her physique. Amazing. I think this is the physique that women's bodybuilding want to go back to, if they could. I think she's closer more to women's physique than she is to women's bodybuilding, but she had a beautiful physique, had a great body. She was just a classic lady. Now, she competed in quite a few Olympias and Miss Nationals. Her best showing was sixth place and back in 1986. And also she took second at the Miss International, and her biggest win was in 1986 at the Pro World Championships. She was just her body was so amazing. I mean, it was just amazing. This is the standard, I think, like I said, that they want to see back in women's bodybuilding. But Juliette, like any competitor, she took some time away from the sport, and then she was gone for at least almost, I would say, good 13, 14 years. But she came back around 2001, and she competed at the Miss Olympia that year when they added on to weight and lightweight classes, and she defeated the lightweight champion and also co-Olympian champion, Andrew Bachet that year. And, I still like this. This is my controversy about 2020. I feel like Julia Bachet should have been champion. No offense to Valentina, but I think Andrew was a better bodybuilder. And to me, I think her coming back was a way to give that new life to female bodybuilding. Like something like that. If somebody like a legend can come back and win the Miss Olympia, that's a great thing. And, she just had like I said, even though she was out of action for so long, her physique was still beautiful physique, great lines. I mean, this is what I think women's bodybuilding want to go back to. Someone like Juliette Bergmann. And Juliette kept competing as in the Miss Olympia. She took the lightweight title, Miss O, twice, but she never won the Miss Olympia. That was the year when we all know 2022, 2033, Linda Murray came back, and there was no chance she's gonna beat Linda Murray. But I think she just had a beautiful physique, even coming back out of retirement. Just amazing. I mean, this is a woman that I think, like I said, they want to go back to women's bodybuilding. And, even though she stepped away from bodybuilding on the stage, she worked behind the scenes. She became a judge for some IFB shows. And, people know her as a judge. And she's a great judge, and just a great person, there's a lot of talk about her. And she still has her beautiful classic looks. And you wouldn't believe this woman is 63 years old today. I'm saying it, 63. My God. I mean, and hear her with, this is from some time ago, her and Tony Person. And Tony looks pretty good. I think Tony got released around her age too. It was like maybe a few years back. And I mean, just this woman, this is what I talk about where, the master divisions get more attention because it's amazing people who are over 50 who are in great shape. And, like I said, she's a great person, a legend. Like, hear her with Arnold. Even though I don't like his politics, I still like Arnold. And she's just been training and working with other competitors, building up the next generation. And, she's happily married for the last 10 years to her husband. They've been together in just amazing, lovely couple. But like I said, I'm still a fan of Juliette Bergmann. And even now at 63, She has a beautiful physique, unbelievable, undeniable. I know she can't, I wouldn't say she can step on stage with some of the women today, but if, like I said, we go back to when she was like in 2001, I think that's the physique. I think that's what they want to see in women's bodybuilding. And she just had beautiful, and just having those exotic looks, and just the quality about her. I mean, she was just amazing. Like I said, I've always been a fan of Juliette Bergmann, and just many of those women who came from that region of the world who bring a mix of exotic beauty and sex appeal. I mean, just amazing. So, like I said, today I want to wish Miss Juliette Bergmann a very happy birthday, very, very, very happy birthday, and many, many more. It's me, Always George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk. Don't like, subscribe. I'm out. Happy birthday, Miss Bergmann.